2024 was an epic year for crypto gaming. We got to go to so many gaming conferences, talk to many gaming founders, participating in early releases, and now November and December, we see the audience really come back to crypto gaming. So now, where should your focus be on the top games coming out in 2025? 2025 has some epic releases, massive prize pools, new free-to-play games, and a whole lot of token opportunity. Now, according to DappRadar, blockchain gaming is seeing nearly 5 million daily active users, and that stat is only growing. This sector also raised over $600 million in 2024 from VCs and entities like that. So you know there's just so much attention, not only from us people that love Web3 gaming, but the Web2 world is finally getting ready for that wave of mass adoption. And while we may have seen in 2021, and still a little bit now, the games where, you had to wait for wallet transactions and things that Web2 people aren't going to want to see, now when you see games like Off the Grid and everything that is being built and so much coming out in 2025, you're starting to see that seamless experience with Web3 gaming finally come into the gaming ecosystem. And players are going to want to own their own assets. They just don't want to think about the blockchain. They just want it to happen underneath. And now it is finally time for that to happen. So without further ado, let's check out our top 5 games that we want to focus on in 2025. Starting off with community first, we want to focus on Pixels. And what these guys have done to build a loyal community over the bear market is absolutely incredible. You have the founders and the team participating in every single event with the players. You also have the co-founder Luke doing interviews all over crypto YouTube, as well as flying to all these gaming conferences and meeting the players and doing in-person events and things like that. And some of the unique things that they're focusing on itself, which is really putting a lot of resources into finding out which players are truly human and which players are truly bots. And this will help the ecosystem grow much more organically because it's going to be the players getting the rewards, not everything spread across bot accounts. But there's so much more to Pixels than that. Pixels is an open world game set in the Pixels universe, combining farming, exploration, and creativity with blockchain-based player progression. Backed with a really strong team, loyal community, and a token that has the potential to go into the billions if we have a booming market cycle, this is an area we're definitely going to be focusing on. And if you do want to check out the game itself, there isn't a better time than checking it out right now because there's currently an event with $15 million in Pixel tokens up for grabs. It's called Guild Wars, and it's happening from now until March 4th, where you can play on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. UTC. In recent months, Pixels shined alongside Off the Grid and Parallel at Game Awards 2024. So make sure you head on over to their X platform, join their Discord, and participate in this massive ecosystem that's just going to keep growing. Next up, we have 2 for 1, and that is because QORPO Game Studio has a singular token for 2 games, but they plan on making it more games, more IP, videos, and things like that in the future. So we definitely think the QORPO token is one to watch. Now, if you were participating with us earlier in the year, you would have followed along with Citizen Conflict and the airdrop they had for that game. It's a really fun shooter game where characters have different abilities, so you kind of get that Call of Duty feel, but with different abilities, making the gameplay more fun and interesting. Now, on the other side of things, they have their new game, Aneemate. This is kind of like an open world style, Pokemon style game that they've been putting so much into for the past 2 years, and the graphics already look incredible. We can't wait to see what comes up with this one. Now, if you're into investing in tokens at all, this one is still in microcap territory, so it's definitely worth checking out. QORPO is ending 2024 with a bang, offering 2 big events. One, the Christmas event that is just coming to a close on December 24th. Here you have the opportunity to mint special NFTs for just $50, and if it's anything like we saw what they did with the Citizen Conflict airdrop, QORPO really does value its NFT holders and gives extra Easter eggs and unique opportunities later. So if you're a fan of high-octane hero shooters, Citizen Conflict is on the Epic Games Store, and the highlight of the season is their 100-tier battle pass packed with rewards like hero skins, weapons, blueprints, and tradable NFTs. There's also different game modes like 3v3, 5 vs 5, and even 3v3v3 conquest mode, along with fresh weapons like a flamethrower and revamped maps. And then with their sister game Aneemate, not only does it look really cool to play and really fun graphics, it is also getting into TV series and things like that, so the team is looking for a massive future with this project. Now, the next game we're going to cover, you've probably heard of because they absolutely crushed it in 2024, but we expect some really big things coming in 2025, and that is Off the Grid. They blew everyone away by getting Twitch streamers like Ninja, Tim the Tatman, and so many more, and got over 1 million players, and their unique way of getting custom skins where you have to extract a hex in-game, defending the hex while you're doing the extraction. It is just such a cool twist on the typical battle Royale game. And all of that was only in an early beta test stage. There is so much more coming from this game, as well as the token and node opportunities and unique NFTs coming in 2025. And if you haven't already, definitely make sure you're following Gunzilla Games on X so you can get all the updates through 2025 that you're going to want to be following. And if you like playing games, this game is honestly so much fun to play. You definitely have to check it out, whether it be on PC or PlayStation or Xbox. And then if you want more up-to-the-minute breaking news, as well as interviews with project founders, definitely make sure you're subscribing to the Funjible Games YouTube channel, as well as checking out fungible.games, because we have all that plus articles and community reviews and things like that for you on our website. Now, next up is a game/metaverse that we met in around 2021, 2022, and what they're building looks so cool. That is Cornucopias, and they have so much coming out for 2025. The ecosystem itself started off marketing they're going to be the first metaverse on Cardano, but then they quickly realized that there's so much more opportunity if they build cross-chain. They're bringing a sky-based metaverse game to the masses. Now, within this sky-based world, there's going to be individual domes, and it's a mix of MMORPG and a sandbox game where you can explore, create, earn, mine, and more. This game is going to have something for everyone, and whether you're into farming, crafting, mining, trading, building, racing, or PvP battles, this is going to have something for you. Now, if you've heard of Star Atlas building an ecosystem where there's like a metaverse world, you can go into shooting games and different style of games. Cornucopias is going to have something similar. Right now, you can see their racing game, but they're building so much more ready to release in 2025. Now, the Kopi token has been out for a long time, so hopefully most of the dumpers are gone and out of the project, and we recently just saw a pump, but it is still within that microcap category. One of the coolest features of Cornucopias is building your own stuff like PvP battle arenas, and you can use these kits to build anything from the terrain to weather, so every area is unique. In 2025, they're building out their domes, creating the Cornucopias Racing League, and launching on the Epic Games Store. So if you're into this big open world style with things like racing games and so much potential, definitely check out Cornucopias. And finally, our last game to watch out for 2025 has been getting a lot of press in December, and that is Wilder World. Wilder World is a 5D metaverse and still in its alpha stage, including 2 years of in-game development, offering players a taste of what's to come, and was created using Unreal Engine. Its first city, Miami, is a futuristic one-to-one virtual replica of Miami, Florida, where you'll get to explore a rich futuristic world where you can form alliances, fight enemies, and participate in epic adventures. And when we were at the Tokyo Game Show in September, we got to meet Phoenix and the team. We got to check out the racing game as well as the shooting game, so if you want to see a sneak peek of that, as well as an interview with Phoenix from Wild World itself, make sure you search for our Tokyo Game Show video. While playing those early released versions, it was really cool because it gave me kind of a nostalgic throwback to playing Need for Speed back in the day, and that was honestly so much fun. And after meeting them in person and hearing what they're working on for the future, I'm definitely really excited for the entire ecosystem of Wilder World. And plus, on the 21st of September, they launched their big trailer in 4K that is building so much anticipation for this whole ecosystem. But not only that, when it comes to growing as a game, not only do you need investors to help you build your game, but you need people to help market your game to get it out to more people so you have more users, and they've crushed that too, already building up a massive network of KOLs. And if you want to check out Wilder World for yourself, you can download their super early access on the Epic Games Store. Please forgive any bugs or anything in this one because, like they said, it's super early access, and it's just nice to get involved with a gaming ecosystem before most people. And not only that, they're doing a massive airdrop campaign with 4 million in Wilder World tokens up for grabs. All you have to do is hold one of their NFTs and participate in their early access. So if you want to participate in that, make sure you're heading over to the Wilder World website where you can follow all the steps to participate. Now, that brings us to the end of our top 5 games for 2025, but there was so many more games that we wanted to talk about because there's just so much to look forward to for 2025. We're definitely going to be making a lot more videos coming up in the near future, so make sure you subscribe, and if you feel like a game missed our list, let us know and we'll be sure to cover it in more detail in the future. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.